Hey, so I finished this last night. It was a maybe 20-minute drawing, and just setting parameters to kind of test myself to increase the speed, which kind of forces one to kind of lean into, I guess, intuitive, kind of like reacting, less thinking, less overthinking, because I want that immediacy that comes with the fullness and the movement, and trying to zoom out and see the entirety, which I think adding that the gradual pinch of time, like something come up chasing you from behind, does add to that. I don't know, just increases the chances of intuition really pulling through and something unexpected coming out. And that's really what happened here. It's been a long time since I've recorded, and that's for another video. But the following is just a 2x speed time lapse of my process here. A lot of fun. I surprised myself, and yeah, this is really cool. Made it easy for me to kind of show up on camera and just get something I can share with you, and hopefully you can glean something out of it. So enjoy. You know what? Typing that text was fun and all, but we're just going to talk you through the rest of this video. Alright, so I'm still using that push-pull. I'm sure I'm squinting at the reference. I can do it even right now. And you can just separate the light from the kind of the closing shadow. Just creating texture with that eraser, then blurring it back. We'll be popping out the lightest parts later. Going in with some charcoal and collecting what I call moments of contrast. These little sharp crests or peaks or slivers alongside an otherwise longer or continuous edge or line, but I just want to catch a piece of it to make it kind of stand out. Again, you can squint at a photo or at the model and ask yourself, like, is this a sharp edge or soft edge? And I like to go around and try to find the sharpest edges and then do what I call, I just pop them, so to speak. So they kind of pop off the page. And again, it's like a selective movement. I don't just outline all the way down the arm. It's like a little a sharp moment here, and then I lift. So I don't even do the entire eyebrow or the entire upper eyelid or even the entire mouth. You'll just notice that there's always going to be a part that kind of is a bit more than the rest of it. Even if the rest really does stand out, like, can you let yourself choose just a moment that's a bit more intense, or just let yourself feel it with your kind of your chest cavity of all places, and you'll be surprised. You'll have an opinion. And by doing that, by being selective and not choosing all the pieces, all the parts, you thus create movement, and it lets the eyes flit elsewhere. And that's very much what I'm still doing here, just taking in the whole and exploring. I think at this point I was still in the mindset that this is going to be a 15-minute pose, so I'm starting to feel the pressure. Spoiler alert, I end up going till 20 minutes. Double spoiler, I keep going past that, but I felt I wanted to kind of bring this to a place where I could be satisfied. So in the end, I broke the rule, but this is a great warm-up to get going again. I'm starting to pull out the highlights, because earlier I did like pull out the lights, and I did like just a brush across with my hand across the entire thing, kind of like to push back the light of the paper again, so that I can then come back a third time and really just remove just these subtle peaks. And again, it's this hierarchy, which is a term you're going to hear a lot in art classes. At least I did in drawing from life or painting from life or trying to capture realism, because you really do have to kind of select what you want to be to stand out on top, and then what you want to allow to kind of like fall to the wayside in a sense, or just to be supports for this. So everything really matters. Like the supports are so needed to make the thing that stands out stand out. So in a sense, like that everything is a main character in that kind of poetic, wider sense. But you have to, in another sense, you get to be selective, and that's where your personal attention and your personal choices stand out. They'll be different than mine. They'll be different than anyone else's. And in the end, my final drawing was really, if you want to get uptight about it, what one might say, it was really off from the reference. But with my goal of just to more so have just an emotional reaction, response, and to have a kind of an experience with this drawing, which tends to be my goal with most every drawing these days. It was kind of cool because then the drawing is its own thing. It was informed by the reference photo, but it was not slave to it. It was not to be judged by how close or far away it was from it. The whole time the drawing was kind of in command of the photo. The photo wasn't in command of the drawing, so I was able to kind of have the freedom to express and to kind of like follow where my whims took me and like my passions, because I was definitely feeling that supercharged momentum, kind of like accepting that we're going to just stumble into this and it doesn't need to be perfect, and that is such a lifesaver, life changer, experience saver as well. When you stop trying so hard, and the trying that's related to incredible worrying, and you just kind of just show up and you just, I guess, go for it with some serious play. I think I'm wrapping it up. We're going a little overtime, but I was having too much fun. And I kept seeing these things I wanted to just, some last minute touch-ups. But, yeah. I hope this was informative, fun for you to watch, and until next time.